HonorAndGloryMusic.com. What's up, y'all? Your boy G Wade, Honor and Glory video, still in the building, man. Holy Hip Hop 2008, and I'm standing here, man, with the vet, man. The vet, Pettidee in the building. What's happening, man?
What's going down, my brother? Man?
Nah, man. First and foremost, man, I want to congratulate you, man, on the stellar nod, man.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, we had a real good time. My whole staff, Soldier Side Records, everybody was in the building. Everybody got a chance to go.
Doubt.
We didn't get it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing about it was they recognized it.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, it was a blessing for everybody that at the label to be able to go and kind of get the fruits of their label. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
And you know, we had fun. You know, me and my wife, we had fun. The red carpet, all that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when we hit the streets again, it's ministry. You know what I'm saying?
It's back to business.
Always ministry, but it's back to business. You know what I'm saying?
But tell my audience a little bit about you, where you're from. You know how just about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Well, basically, my name's Dwayne Petty, and I got my style. I'm kind of old school. I might give you my age a little bit when I tell you this, but you know, I got my name, man. Back in the day, when you had Heavy D, Cool Mo D, Donald D. Everybody had D at the end of their name. And I remember, man, my teacher passed out the test, the SAT test, and they passed it out last name first and first initial last.
Right.
And so it was Pettidee.
Saying stood out.
I wasn't even rapping then. I was like, man, if I'm ever a rapper, that's gonna be my name. You know what I'm saying? And it just stuck. And I was I've been rapping since '89.
Okay.
And '93, man, I gave my life to the Lord. I mean, before then, man, I was just wilding in the streets, dude. I tried to commit suicide twice. I really didn't want to live, man. And God just turned my life around, man. Amen. There was a lady that lived 2 houses down from me. She used to always tell me, I know what you're doing out here on these streets, but God got a calling on your life. So I'm like, man, this lady crazy. You know what I'm saying? But she kept on loving on me. She kept on loving on me. And she would always show me the love of Christ. And that's what I try to do, man, is that, you know, it's a lot of guys out here, when you go up to them, people say, oh, you going to hell, you going to hell. I knew that. I wasn't even saved. You had to tell me.
I didn't need a reminder.
Yeah, it's like the homies. It's like, yo, we was out there on the block. Like, yo, dog, if we don't change our life, we're going to hell. You ain't had to tell us that. We already knew
that. Was a daily conversation.
Show us, you know what I'm saying? Show us a light. And she didn't tell us, you know what I'm saying, that. She told us, you know what I'm saying, like she told me, because they would run. You know what I'm saying? They leave me like we was some hood cats. And the church lady come and everybody dip like she po-po. And they leave me standing there. But she kept loving on me, man. And I started going to church with her. And long story short, man, was the pastor preached a sermon that said, you know, he quoted Romans 10:9. If you confess with your mouth, believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord, you shall be saved. And he said that means that you can get saved on the toilet. You can get saved anywhere. God gonna follow you. You can get saved. And I was like, man, like it just followed me. And you know, after the suicide attempts, man, and after deep depression, man, you know, I was going to church, but I wasn't saved. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to see people living it for real. Like, cause I knew some so-called Christians. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be for real with it. And I never forget, man. After my homeboy shot somebody, man, shot a dude in the head. My DJ shot somebody. I mean, all this stuff was going on around me. And I sat in my car, man, and I said, God, if you can do it with my life better than what I've done with it, I'm gonna put it in your hands. After that, I said the sinner's prayer, and I've been living for him ever since, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been living for the Lord ever since. And you know, back then, gospel rap was still of the devil. You know what I'm saying? You know, this lady told me, she said, you know, you can't do that rapping stuff, baby. I said, well, I just want the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But I heard a group called SFC, Souls for Christ. And they had a song called Holy Ghost is in the House. You know what I'm saying? And they were just quoting all these scriptures and stuff, man. And it drew me closer to the Lord. And when the preacher would be preaching, I could understand because I had been listening to that CD. And the cool thing about rapping for the Lord is that unlike just reading the Bible, because you do have to read the word. And unlike just going to church, because you do have to go to church and be in the fellowship. The good thing about rap music and gospel in music is perpetual. So you continue to listen to the word. Continue to listen to the word. You continue. You riding in your car, you listen to the word through that music. You put on your headphones, you listen to the word even more so than anything else. That's why secular music mainstream music has so much influence, because that's what has all their attention. You know what I'm saying?